बहुत ज्यादा परेशान करते हैं। माला द्राक्ष भी नहीं बेचने देते, फोटो ही फोटो दिन भर।
In a sea of pilgrims at the Maha Kumbh, there are always faces that stand out. One such face this year was Monalisa, affectionately known as Moni. Her grey eyes and striking beauty, adorned with heavy silver jewelry and vibrant traditional attire, caught the attention of photographers and millions of Indians. So, it turns out Moni is a proud member of the Pardhi community of Madhya Pradesh, a community with stories that span centuries. Today we will delve into the origins, traditions and the unique identity of the Pardhi community, weaving in the story of Moni and her people. I'm Manish Adhikari and you're watching the Culture Project on Mo.
लोग देखने के लिए आते और कहते हैं कि मैं माला द्राक्ष लेने नहीं, आपको देखने के लिए।
The Pardhis are a nomadic tribe native to central India, primarily spread across Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Rajasthan. Monalisa Moni Bhosle, the now famous Rudraksh and garland seller, belongs to a place called Maheshwar in Madhya Pradesh. Traditionally, the Pardhis were skilled hunters, their livelihood deeply intertwined with the wilderness around them. Now, during the era of the Maharajas, their exceptional hunting skills were sought after for royal expeditions. Pardhis would assist in driving animals towards the hunting parties and provide meat for the royal kitchens, often rewarded generously for their efforts. Some subgroups within the community, like the Fandia Pardhis, developed unique hunting techniques using rope nooses, while the Telia Pardhis apparently specialized in extracting oil from reptiles. Their methods relied entirely on traditional tools like wooden clubs and knives. But this symbiotic relationship with the wild came under attack post-independence, particularly after the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, which banned hunting outright. This left the Pardhis in a precarious position, some studies have revealed. Generations of expertise became illegal overnight. And with no formal training for alternative livelihoods, many were forced into illegal poaching or other desperate means to survive. But there is a pre-independence story as well. Under British rule, many subgroups of the community were branded as part of the criminal tribes through the Criminal Tribes Act of 1871. The Pardhis, known for their nomadic lifestyle, hunting skills, and close ties to the forests, were seen as unpredictable and difficult to govern. Their mobility and independence made them targets of suspicion, so much so that a Pardhi subgroup called the Langoti Pardhis are said to have been practicing theft as some kind of a community tradition. It's no surprise that such labels, rooted in colonial prejudices mostly, criminalized entire communities, forcing them to live under constant suspicion and surveillance. Though the Criminal Tribes Act was repealed in 1952 and the community was denotified, the stigma endured. To this day, the Pardhis are often branded as thieves or dacoits by society. Efforts are underway to rehabilitate the Pardhis and help them integrate into mainstream society. Now, in areas like MP's Panna Tiger Reserve, some NGOs and wildlife organizations have collaborated with the Forest Department to provide formal education and vocational training to Pardhi community. There are also efforts underway to prepare their children for state-administered schools, while residential schools focus on holistic development and hygiene. For adults, alternative professions are being introduced, offering a path away from the historical reliance on hunting and other means. Oh, and by the way, the Pardhi have their own language as well. It's called Wagri, and according to this research paper, it's part of India's official endangered tribal languages list. All in all, the story of the Pardhis, I can say after all the research we did, is one of resilience in the face of adversity. From being trusted hunters in royal courts to being ostracized as criminals, their history reflects the shifting sands of time and law. And while Moni's so-called beauty might have drawn attention at the Kumbh, the true beauty of the Pardhi community lies in their ability to adapt and endure, even when the odds are stacked against them. One really truly hopes that the Pardhis, like Moni, will one day stand tall and be celebrated for the potential they hold to contribute to a more inclusive future. Thank you for watching the Culture Project and more. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and keep exploring the stories that shape our world.